Dear learners, I am happy to take third session of third week. As we know, the theme of this week is implementation strategy and business value chain of Industry 4.0. I hope that you have attended my previous two sessions where I have covered topics such as business value chain, integrated view of business value, process chain, Industry 4.0 framework, RAMI 4.0 framework, McKinsey framework and implementation strategy for Industry 4.0. Now today, in this session, we will discuss digitalization and digital transformation little in elaborated manner. And then we will move to the key objectives of digitalization. Means that if company wants to digitalize, what are the business objectives? Which is there any category? Is there any framework for that? And in that area, we will further elaborate 6 modules for digitalization, where we will discuss that how technologies can be used. Different technologies can be used in different situations. And then, side by side, we will see that, how these models can be implemented, or what is how to understand these models with the help of some live examples. So let us move now with this agenda. As we are seeing that, these are the 3 main, characteristic of digital technologies, digitization, and digital transformation. So let us focus on digitalization and digital transformation. Sometimes these terms are being used by many people interchangeably, but I will say that for sake of learning, we should try to understand the true meaning, the key meaning of digitalization and digital transformation. There is a difference in technology-wise, business perspective-wise, and customer experience-wise in these 2 terms. However, it is a common practice in the industries that digital transformation, if somebody is doing digitalization, they consider as a digital transformation. But for sake of study, I will say that you have a deep down study or deep down understanding about digitalization first, and then we will move to digital transformation. As digitalization, if we see that what is the meaning of digitalization, that using digital technologies to change business process and create new value, business processes and create new value. That we will try to understand with some examples today in this lecture. And then, digital transformation, digitalization is sometimes considered as the preparatory, stage for digital transformation, where the business model goes into change. The way company was doing the business, the way factory was, performing, the way factory was operating, with the help of technologies, we bring that sort of autonomous or automation in the factory that it has a very great impact the way business was being conducted. So these are the things we will be studying. Now, to create a base for this kind of technologies, how to understand these technologies, I believe that we should always go in the context of some real life stories. So now let us move to the little deep down of digitalization and digital transformation. As I have written, that digitalization is doing digital. What do you mean by doing digital? And digital transformation is being digital. So doing digital means that you are using digital technologies. You are using digital technologies for doing the business. Like some companies having an e-commerce platform, then using e-commerce platform, companies offering its products for the sale. Similarly, if company is using digital, like I am teaching you right now, and you are listening to me, that it is through the YouTube videos. So YouTube videos is a part of doing digital. I am trying to teach you through a digital methods. But being digital is little different. Because it is a being like company like Facebook, company like Amazon.com, they are being digital. if you see their model, the way they function, they are totally digital. It means that being digital. So we have to understand these meanings a little more in the context of the real life situations, industries, how they are implementing and how they are reaping the benefit of digitalization and digital transformation. One of the key objectives of digitalization, as we discussed in the last lecture, is creating the business value, digital business value creation. Now, we will be interested and we should try to study now which are the models, which are the type of the technologies or type of the modules or category of the modules which help us to create this value creation. So that is what is the context I want to set before we move to the models itself. Now, there are multiple advantages companies are reaping for digitalization. This is just a partial list. So if you see that one of the advantages which companies reap is that raise of efficiency, raise of efficiency of serving, raise of efficiency of production, raise of efficiency of consuming their inventory and maintaining the inventory at the low level. And so like that, there are many areas in which efficiencies are being realized with the help of digitalization. Similarly, digital technologies to physical resources displays and change the physical and capital requirement. What do it mean that? Digital, one side, we are using digital technologies, other side we are empowering physical resources. Like, machine performance is being measured with the help of some data, and data is being analyzed by AI system or machine learning system. It means the machine performance is being further enhanced, is being further monitored with the help of technology. So one side machine like is a physical resource, other side technologies like AI and machine learning modules are the digital technologies. The third thing, the resource using digital resources, the company physical resources span channels support new levels of customer service, integrity and experience. What do you mean by that? Basically, if you see the companies now are today, most of the companies are using online systems, online e-commerce platforms or digital platforms. And sometimes they also have in store the services. They don't close the in stores their stores. Both options are available. That online as well as in-store service. So these kind of companies are being considered as following the omni-channel. And the third option is that they also offer services through nowadays chat bots. Many banks are offering the services through chat box. Your queries are being replied. Even chat box are also active in opening of the accounts, etc. So it means digital resources which are earlier being used only for digital purposes, digitalization now is being supporting. These are supporting humans for their work, in their work. So that also we have studied when we discuss about RPA and AI in the second week of this course. Physical performance of with digital technologies. Here the robots come in, to my knowledge the best examples which are enhancing the performance of humans. Robots are becoming we call them sometimes the cobots. They are improving the performance of humans. Because the mundane jobs and the physical jobs are being transferred to the robots. And humans and knowledge workers are taking the role of as a supervisory roles. Mostly, most of the places. Digital resources enable organization to abstract information. This is a very important area. That as we say that our data is the currency today. Data is the oil. Data is the money. So if we are able to capture the all important data and then we are able to create the insight out of the data, that is what kind of benefit we are talking here, and we will see some examples of that. So with that, let us move to the next part of this. So to explain this or to understand the context, I am using right now a research which was published a long time back by Gartner, who are the global consultant for most of the IT companies are referring their recommendations and their studies. They have developed something called 5 models for creating comprehensive roadmap for digitalization. And the base factor is that that we should work toward creating the digital value. Work toward identify the digital value and create the digital value. So that is the first thing a company is supposed to do. If they are working in the digital space. Second thing, to create this value, they should also work for selection of the technologies. That is also become the part of their a model which you will see in few seconds. To select the right edge form the two sides mean blend digital and physical resources to create a difference that matter. Suppose we are serving a customer, we are creating a customer experience. It involves both things. It involves one side the customer, which is what he or she likes, other side the technology which is going to serve that. So blend digital and physical resources. The behavior of the customer becomes the physical resource, and digital technology through which you are going to serve the behavior is become the the digital resource. So like that the blending. And then the third thing, the impact of this action create a good foundation for becoming a digital organization, which when we study that World Economic Forum, global lighthouses, how they become the digital organization. They are not true digital, but they become digital organization. Means they are performing the organization activities, most of the organization activities through digital. So this part also we will be studying, at the later part of this week. Means on the fourth and fifth lecture of this week. Now this is the model. You can see that. It has the 5 divisions. Automate, apply, accompany, augment, and abstract. So I am presenting this model the way it has been explained in the research, but I am going to simplify this for the sake of your understanding. Now, students, you will feel that sir is taking this kind of explanation which are mean for the industry. But my purpose of teaching is that when I am teaching this subject, I should teach the way I teach to the industry also. But the explanation for the industries are sometimes different, because I try to relate those explanation with the industry people who are going to who sometimes attend my sessions. But in your case, I like that there should not be much difference, but it should be in such a way that you understand the right perspective of Industry 4.0. So in that context, I brought this research for your attention. So you see that what are the 5 models? 5 models are automate, apply, economy, augment, abstract. We need not to worry about this word automate, apply. Well, what is the meaning of that? Rising productivity and reducing cost. That is one of the objectives of digitalization. Rising productivity and reducing the cost. But how you will, what are the enabling technologies? That time when the research was published, these kind of technologies make difference for entering the applications, online transaction processing like OLTP. So these kind of technologies were being used to improve the productivity and reducing the cost. Changing resource requirement, what kind of technologies are being used, or are in the use, autonomous operation process or automation, remote sensing. Remote sensing, when you start remote monitoring, the plant or your machine, the manpower requirement at the site become lower, instead of having, for every machine, one person or one workman. Now you can monitor multiple machines sitting at the offshore site, So that is the second thing. Third model is rising efficiency and effectiveness. That is one of the things which is required in most of the industries. Rising efficiency and effectiveness, which are the building technologies for that. Some of these technologies were being used at time, but now we will see the revised list. Augment is another enhancing customer experience, which I already discussed in the previous slide. And then abstract. This is again very important thing which we discussed, that how you create the insight of the decisions. So Gartner says that these are the 5 categories of benefit or objective. One should try to look into that when they are trying to apply the technologies, digital technologies. Now this is another busy slide. This sometimes I'll say this is a busy slide. Where they have mentioned about the impact of digitalization under each category. So I thought, let us also show this slide, but the impact, I will be discussing, more in context of the Indian industries later on. When I discuss in the next lecture, global industry and the global lighthouses, there we will be seeing how the technologies, different technologies and driving the use cases for those technologies are, impacting the digitalization. But for sake of completeness, like, raising productivity and reducing cost, digital resources, which we discussed, how they help, to improve the product and sales, services sales, and bundling the products. With the help of technologies, we can bundle multiple things to the customer. Similarly, in case of changing requirements and digital resources which we discuss, what kind of impact can we bring? It will help us to make the operation autonomous, which is a quite advanced stage of operation, which that operation become autonomous. And we are seeing many factories, they have become automated factories nowadays. So this is under this category. Then the third category is that digital resources deliver. What is the impact it will be bringing? Market of one and target marketing. Here, we are able to create a target market, target customers. So that is with the help of technologies, which were not earlier possible so easily. Similarly, in case of augment, where we are augmenting the customer experience behavior, we will able to address the requirement of customer a little more profoundly, and we will be able to also the assets utilization, which is the machine utilization in our company a little much better. And sometimes companies are able to use these assets with the efficiency of 50 to 60% by just putting the predictive analytics kind of tools. So this is what I thought I'll discuss and show you that characteristic of the model, and so that you are prepared now for the next journey of the learning, what is called that in case of today, that is the world of AI, how these models can be reinvented, how these models can be put for the industry benefit, which I try to do, but I have not changed the context, but I have changed the content of these models. It means that one side, I have redefined the categories, which earlier they were autonomy, auto, like that. Now I'm saying operation efficiency is one category, resource utilization is the second category, unified customer experience is the third category, human and experience enhancement is the fourth category, data-driven innovation is the fifth category, and now I also added a new category, data, cyber, and AI security and trust. So now one by one, we will try to learn these, the importance and what all technologies, kind of technologies or group of technologies companies are using, that we will try to study. So again, if you see the objective list is quite, robust in this case, like, for raising the operation efficiency, the objective is raising the productivity, reducing the cost, increasing process speed, reducing the human error. So that is also one of the important aspects of operation efficiency. Similarly, in case of resource utilization, because now it is easier for us to figure out which technology can be used, which technology can be used for physical and capital requirement, IoT, drones, robots, digital twin, digital twin and robots still we have to study in the next week. What is digital twin? But for sake of completeness, I said let us include this, which is the important technologies for resource utilization. Similarly, for unified customers, these are the technologies which are being used by most of the companies. Now, the new addition is the AI chatbots and unified communication. These all are the technologies which were being used in the last 15 years, I will say. Human experience enhancement is a very important area, and we have already studied that, how augmented reality, virtual reality, and computer vision. Computer vision also we have studied, how it is helping that humans to improve their efficiencies. Data-driven decisions also, these are the technologies which we discuss. The new addition is that machine learning platforms and generative AI. Generative AI tools are really helping because these are purely depending upon the kind of data, how you have, how much data you are having. Trillions of kind of data, and billions of parameters are being trained with the help of generative AI algorithms, which we will be studying briefly in the probably next or maybe sixth week. I kept these technologies little later to study because I want to have, first of all, your appreciation for Industry 4.0, the practical aspects of Industry 4.0. These are very advanced technologies, so we will be studying, these technologies at a later stage, but I will introduce you probably in the next week itself. Then, the new addition which I have done is the data, cyber, and AI security trust. It's a very important zero trust. These technologies, again, in this category also, quite a few new technologies are being used or has been added. And one of the important technology is, zero trust architecture. Zero trust architecture. Most of the companies who are very particular about the cyber security threats, they are implementing zero trust architecture, There are couple of tools, which has to one has to use that, or may have to use, with the help of some experts, or some on-learning services. One company has to be part of that. Like the outsourcing is one of the method. The companies are not having their internal resources. AI threat detection is another big area, which is AI threat detection, and we are seeing that earlier we used to have a cyber threat. Now there is AI threat. AI threat. With the help of AI tools, the hackers are trying to penetrate to your network, try to destroy your network, or try to steal data, or whatever mischievous activities they are doing. So this is some sort of six categories which I have tried to make as a model. So the study of these categories, 6 categories, have become now paramount important for us. So let us go one by one. Operation efficiency. So that we already discussed about the objective. These are some examples to understand what you mean by operation efficiency. Banking industry using RPA for KYC, loan processing and reconciliation. Manufacturing industries are using ERP, SCM, automation in across supply chain. That is called digitalization of supply chain. These kind of industry examples are there. Let us study one example of KYC. So if you see that this is a KYC form, which is not a filled one. This is just an example. So you can say that somebody wants to update his PAN number or Aadhaar number, or somebody wants to open an account in a bank. So this kind of information is required for opening of the account. So this is just a dummy KYC form I have provided over here, and you see the process. This is a manual process. Which we know about, still some of the banks are using manual process. You fill a form, and then form will be submitted, and then somebody will scan that, or verify that form. Then once they find everything is in order, then they will enter that your new PAN card, or your signature, whatever they want to update, they will enter manually, and then somebody will. After a clerk enter all this information, then a manager will see that what all has been entered, and then he will approve, he or she will approve for that. Like that, this flow works. This flow works. Aadhaar entry, PAN entry, this flow works. And it takes time. I have seen banks or organization which follow this manual process sometime for updation of they take around 5 days. 5 days. While in case of technology in place like RP or AI, it can be done within 5 minutes. Not even I'll say I remember one account I opened one of the company like Dhar, and they have asked my PAN card number, and then they have asked my photo, and then their system captured photo online. They follow, and I got verified statement of opening of my account, with DP ID and all the client ID within 10 minutes time. This is the automation, the impact of automation, which is being shown over here. Similar examples I have tried to provide you in case of other models, like resource optimization we were discussing. The examples can be like this: logistic delivery. That companies like DHL are using logistic delivery, and like company like Adani Green Energy, they are using drones for monitoring of the farms, windmills farms. As we know that Adani Energy, Green Energy in the business of installation and providing the solar energy and windmill energy, and they call them windmill farms. And so for that monitoring purpose, they use technologies, including IoT. So let us study that how the logistic manual work. You can see this flow, the manual, which is the normal way of working in, still in one of the like courier companies. They are away from the except your tracking of your packet, which is barcoded. There is not much information available, which you get the moment you registered with them. Your parcel, you start getting the tracking. You can see this. This is the way logistic workflow is working. Logistic workflow digitalized after the digitalization. I have shown here in the picture also. Here, if you see that, the API, application programming interface, they will capture that, which kind of, it will connect, that registration phase of your packet, which is being, shipped, to the backend system. And then backend system will, see that where this packet is being sent, and they will analyze that, and then accordingly they will allocate that transport which is being allocated over here, and then they will also settle that the optimum route of this transport, the vehicle which is going to carry this your parcel or your machine, whatever, and then you will see that you will get full tracking of your machine online, and you can find out when it. So this entire cycle is highly optimized with the help of statistical methods, with the help of machine learning algorithms, and you get a great experience of tracking of your goods and receiving your goods in time. And this kind of example we can also see when we purchase anything on Amazon. Amazon is able to predict then when your parcel is going to arrive, 3 days or 4 days or 5 days. This is all due to the back-end system working behind the scene. And we will be studying all these aspects little more depth later on. The third model which we discuss about the unified customer experience, I want to explain this with the help of an example, Indian company example, Nykaa. Nykaa is a startup company, and they are making use of technology in a very great manner and providing a good customer experience. So read by this step by step action which their software takes. The in-store experience is transformed from generic sales to personalized advising. They are able to provide, after knowing that the way Netflix provide that personalized your choices, Nykaa is also able to provide with that, because they are capturing data after every of your sale, after every purchase by you, they are capturing data, and they know the history. Based on that, your liking, they are predicting that income, the expected next thing which you like to buy. They are able to generate some personal advices. So that is one thing which I like to say here. Second thing, the conversion rate. With the help of this software, once a customer is satisfied, like some customer I have given the name Priya, when she is satisfied, then she will like to, next time she will like to visit same platform of Nykaa to purchase some other items. That is what. So you can see that technology I have shown in the next slide. In this slide, you can see how the technology cycle is helping companies to first of all expedite their sales cycle, and how these technologies are helping customers to get a good experience, and also sometimes they get some other benefit from the channels, like when you buy something, you get some extra points, you get some loyalty points, which is not possible in case of manual process. In case of human experience enhancement, this enhancing customer experience. So I like to take the example of here AR VR. This system we have studied. This example we have studied in the last lecture also, when I taught computer vision. So you see that in case of manual, when you go to a shop and you want to select the spectacles, then there is a process, selection and rejection, and sometimes you may end up selection of the wrong spectacle without knowing how it will look on your face. And it may be a time-consuming exercise. But the way AR technologies are being used by such type of stores, where you first of all you have multiple choices, because you are not testing the physical frame, you are testing a virtual frame on your face. You can select some 10 frames and you can test them virtually one by one and see that which frame fits to your eyes or your face very well. And then you can select and you can place the order for that. This is a video which you can play at your choice. It will give you further insight about how the Lenskart. This is one of the very fast mover company in the spectacle areas. Lenskart is using AR technology. So now I come to another very important aspect, that how the technologies like generative AI, Capilots, generative AI like ChatGPT are also helping human beings, to expedite their work, to do their work in a little more professional manner, and to empower them with a lot of knowledge, So this is a flow which I have shown over here. This also come under this category. Then data-driven insight and innovation is also one of the important, model which we discussed earlier. And I like to show you with the example of logistic workflow, that how the logistic workflow is being empowered with the help of data insights. So data insight is also one of the important area which we will be studying later on also. When you can see that how it is being built. First of all, we should have IoT sensors. We should provide the IoT sensors. And then we should have ingest and store real-time ingestion to a scalable lake. Whatever data is there, it should be captured and it should be processed into data lake, lake house, we call that. And then there we may have to apply some data cleaning or data engineering tools over here and create a model. It will be processed through a model, and then we are able to reap the benefit of the insights through some algorithms. So this is the way companies are using data-driven insights. And a lot of platforms has already working for giving the benefit of data-driven insights. This is another platform with predictive maintenance I have shown over here. This is something companies like Tata Steels are using very at a large scale, where all important data and insights are being captured, and then it is being processed under machine learning algorithms, and then they are able to get different kind of insights from the same data. Like one machine is being shown over here. If in case there is any failure or there is any anomaly in this machine, it will be captured by the algorithm. It will be reflected in the data, and the data will be processed by machine learning algorithms, and then finally it will be analyzed, and alert will be generated, and if it require any replacement or repair, that will be done by the technicians. So I thought we will try to first create this the foundation of how digital technologies are helping companies, and the good way of learning is that that these 5-6 models, if we understand that what is the objective of these kind of models, and then how these are being enabled, that is a good thing to start with. Thank you very much.